Welcome to the Daily Energize Podcast, where you'll get a jolt of energy and a quick tip to help you conquer your day. Now here's your host, the Prince of Positivity himself, Spencer Jones.
What's up, Energizer? Hey, have you ever heard that saying, curiosity killed the cat? You probably have. I know I've heard it since I was a kid, and it's a phrase that's, at least to me, was taken as, don't be curious, don't dig into this, because, well, it might kill you, or it's not good for you at the very least. All right, so curiosity killed the cat. Don't be curious. And I get where it's coming from, and I'm sure the people who shared it with me when I was younger were just trying to keep me safe and not get into trouble or dig into stuff I didn't need to know. But when it comes to our life, and now looking at how I look at life now at least, curiosity is a beautiful thing. We just want to try staying away from judgment. So can we change it a bit and just say, hey, be curious, but don't judge. Let's be curious. Let's see what happens. What happens and why does it happen? Why does a person take this action in their life? Well, I'm curious. I'm just curious why. Cool. That's what they want to do. Great. Why did it happen like that? Why do I plug in my phone like that? That's a different way. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm just right-handed. I find it easier. Or why do I put my right leg in my pants first as opposed to my left? Why? Now, okay, those are little lighter, sillier questions, but we could dig this into many and almost all aspects of our life. Let's be curious. Be curious. Why did I make that choice in the past? Why did I choose to join that group? Why did I make that decision? Why did I choose that for dinner? Again, we're not here to judge us or anybody else. We're just here to find answers, to learn and grow. Let's be curious. Yes, I suppose curiosity could be dangerous. We could learn some things about ourselves or others that might not be helpful and people might not want us to learn those things. So use your discretion on what you're being curious on, but why not be curious? Like for me, I'm curious, I go, why do I believe that? Why do I believe that we all have this light inside of us? And then I just search for answers, or I wait for the answers to come. Sometimes I do both. But I try to be curious. And especially when I'm dealing with another person. When I'm talking with, whether it's a client, whether it's a friend, a family member, or total stranger that is really just a new friend, when I'm chatting with them, I'm just curious. I'm asking questions. Well, why was this? Or how did that make you feel? Or what was going on with this? I'm just asking questions. I'm being curious to help them uncover and share about it more. Maybe that'll help them have an epiphany, but it also just helps me get to know them. When I meet someone for the first time, yeah, sure, I could talk about myself and the stuff we do, and I do at some points, but I'd much rather be curious. What's their family like? What do they do for a job? Well, that's really cool. How does that work? And then they get to share. And yes, there's that saying. Oh my gosh, I can't remember who was it. It wasn't Carnegie. It was like, be interested more than interesting, right? Be interested in another person instead of trying to be interesting in people going, I need to know them. If you are an interested person, they'll find you interesting. And so for me, yeah, there's that benefit of it. But I'm just generally curious. Just curious about a person and what they do. And every time that I'm intentionally being curious and not trying to be a know-it-all or show off, that's when we form deeper connections. That's when I've had some deeper relationships with people, as coworkers, as friends, as family members. It's when we're just curious. And again, I try not to judge, and it's hard because it seems like we're programmed to judge. hey, that's good, that's bad, I'm better, you're better than me, or whatever. No. I'm just curious. We're all, and I usually have to remind myself when I feel that judgment come up. I need to remind myself, hey, we're all on the same playing field. We're all in that same arena. We're just at different points. That's all. We're all on this journey of life. We're just at different points of it. And some of us have taken different pathways, and that's okay. But let me learn from another person. Because how cool is that? I recently was on a Zoom call meeting with a new person, right? A new energizer that joined the family. So I was like, oh, cool. Let's get to know them and what they do. It was a little over an hour of a conversation that we had, and I was just asking questions. Oh, what about that? Oh, that's really cool. Oh, and then she was just sharing different parts of what she does in her life and story and what's meaningful to her. And so I got to know who she is. Right? I got to see what makes her tick, what her motivation is, what she loves to do, and even some things that she doesn't like to do. I was able to know her more from that conversation, being curious, as opposed to, oh, let me show you of all the stuff that we do and try to sell you into X, Y, and Z. No, I'm not here to sell you. I'm just here to get to know you. I'm here to be curious. So I invite you, be curious, but don't judge. All right, that's all I got. Have an awesome, amazing day. Be curious about everything today. Just ask questions. Wonder why that is. And maybe you'll find answers, maybe you won't, but it never hurts. All right, I appreciate you. I love you. Until next time, I'll catch you later.